number 3 on Eurovision Week 4. This is Eurovision. All of these videos are from 2021, right, Joe?
2021. I know. What a year that was. It was fine.
And this is the first Swiss artist we've seen. And
do you think 2021 was a great year because all the people from 2020 were like, you know, they had the time. They were able to put their ideas on paper.
Yeah, they were ready.
You were sitting in the house. You were ready to go.
They were prepped and ready.
If I know anything, the pandemic has made some of the best art.
Has it?
No. But I'm going to pretend that it did for this. Thank you, Just Lily 3971.
Yes, thank you for putting this together. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it looks French.
It looks like Jan's Tears, and it's Switzerland.
So it's either French or German. It's probably French, right? That's what they speak there?
Definitely not. They speak multiple languages in Switzerland, Mike.
Yeah, German, French,
Romanche.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Italian?
Maybe.
C'est le vent qui frôle sa main sur mon épaule, le vide dans ma tête, pas la moindre cachette, seule aube qui décline derrière un champ de ruines, le moment de grandir, ne pas te retenir. Je vois derrière nous des morceaux de toi et ce que la douleur a fait de moi. Tout l'univers nos deux cœurs sous la terre. Trouver au point d'impact sans toi. Que deviendront nos souffles s'ils restent sur le bord? Cet amour qui nous donne. Je vois derrière nous des morceaux de toi.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Europe.
That was cute.
Dang.
That guy can sing.
The voice of an angel.
So smooth. And the arrangement was so smooth. It was so flowy and gentle and nice. It was so creamy and silky and smooth. Joe's like yogurt.
Is that what yogurt tastes like?
Yogurt. That was 100% French, right?
Yes.
Yeah, French.
Yes.
But
they're not from France.
I know. I'm saying that.
Dude. Do you imagine how mad people would get? We just kept calling them French.
French.
What are you, French?
Is that French?
You trying French dressing over here?
French dressing. There is ranch and French dressing. You could just mix them. And that's
Yeah,
French.
it would be French
That's
dressing.
French dressing.
All right, everyone go home and buy French dressing and French dressing and mix them together and eat French dressing.
Thank you. I wish we should have had the captions on. I wish I knew what he was saying, but he had wonderful moves that they were sparing. They were very, they weren't. What do you call it? They weren't excessive. Like, he only moved when he had to. When he did, it was very effective and it looked great. He did like a head thing, and then he did his arms.
That was cool.
And I love the set. I mean, those lights went off hard at the end. Those looked great.
And the set moved a bit.
It did.
But you know what? I mean, it was nice. Everything was nice. The dancing was nice and it was fun. But they're just riding that voice.
His voice is
You take that
incredible.
voice right up to the top.
Yeah.
You say, why would you want to distract from that?
Exactly.
He's doing it with a big smile on his face the whole time, just singing like a star.
Smooth as an ice skater, Joe.
Wow.
And he was dressed like an ice skater.
Was he? Let me get another look at
You
that.
could picture him out on the ice doing a triple double axle or whatever the heck.
Yeah, I mean, however many amount of axles they could.
He could do them all.
Yeah, he can do all the axles. We have a very in-depth knowledge of ice figure skating. So
yeah, we really do. And what is? Oh, that's his hand. Okay.
and I'm assuming he gets to, or him probably, or whoever is designing it, they get to choose whether you go a little more cinematic with this. What is this? A wider? It's at least widescreen.
Now I learned that. Yeah, you're right. It is very widescreen. Obviously his hair didn't change, but for a moment it looked like he had a mullet.
I was gonna say, yeah, what is this?
I was like, and then I started thinking, well, of course he didn't someone slapped a mullet on him mid.
That would be insane.
It would be awesome. I would love it.
It would be the coolest, like, little joke to people that love mullets. In the middle of an impassioned, like, power ballad song.
Like, and now
I'm just gonna throw on this little mullet on the back of my head.
But
it's even more covert than that. It's just like this angle is like we're gonna make him look like he has a mullet just for a second.
Well, okay.
That one's for Mike.
That was for me.
He said, in 2 years, these two guys are gonna watch us.
All right. So, but then my mind is, as soon as I was like, well, that's ridiculous. They would not do that. My mind went to, maybe there's someone behind him and that's their hair.
Oh.
And they're going to be revealed and it's going to turn into a duet kind of, they're going to sing together. But it turns out it's just the shadow of his head on the background.
Is this a shadow?
That's the shadow of his hair.
Oh, I thought it was a graphic on. Oh, because it moves his head.
Yeah, it's just the shadow of his hair. Like, at one point, it looks like Uncle Jesse from Full House.
Yeah, Uncle Jesse was the coolest uncle.
That's right. Look at that. That looks like straight up mullet.
Yeah, it does. It looks like he's got the sickest mullet in the world.
It does. It's awesome. Man, his voice, the way he would just go. Okay, so we'll nerd out a little bit about vocal technique. He was going to head voice to chest voice to falsetto.
Oh, falsetto.
Right?
All the way
did
up
he
in
do
the
any
head.
falsetto? But he was switching.
He's so high, it sounds like he's there.
He was switching effortlessly and smoothly. Like, you could not tell. The transitions were so smooth.
Well, let's hear this. Let's hear the ending here again. I want to say, I felt like he's at falsetto, but his control didn't sound like he might have not been.
Right. Yeah, that's falsetto. That's falsetto. Yeah. And then they throw some reverb. Yeah, that's sick.
But falsettoing with that much power at the same time. I mean, I'm over
Did
here.
I do it?
Everyone, give your thumbs up. Mike, do it.
Yeah. Timestamp that moment and said you did it.
Say, Mike did it. Or say Mike didn't.
Yeah, if I didn't do it, say no, you didn't. Timestamp it though.
You can just say didn't. Just type didn't. And I'll know what you meant.
Just type delete your channel.
Yeah. I would love more comments like that. We don't get enough delete your channel comments anymore. We used to get them.
Did we?
Yeah.
Really? I don't remember that.
I think when we questioned Madonna's deity or reign of power.
Right. Yeah, people didn't like that. It's smooth.
So
And
nice.
French is a smooth language.
it's in his favor. You think it'd be more impressive if he was singing German?
There'd be a lot more Hachen Dolchens in there.
Maybe.
Right?
Or maybe he'd smooth them all out.
Like French, it's so flowy.
I don't listen to enough German singing.
Rammstein?
What's a Rammstein?
It's like the biggest band from Germany. Doom Hask. Doom Hask Mishk.
I don't know who that is.
Well, okay, German's a funny language to sing in because it has such harsh consonants, right? It's like
Maybe.
or like Dutch. Dutch has a lot of
Does it? No.
Yeah, because I like a Dutch artist, and she does all that.
Wow.
It's like real throaty.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're hawking up a loogie or
Oh,
something.
wow. That's nice. That's really nice for all the listeners here. It's been nice for me this whole time.
I apologize.
But I like your show and tell here.
Yeah, well, anything for you, Joe.
Thank you. That's mainly what we're doing this for, is just for each other.
Yeah,
we record this and it accidentally finds itself on the internet. That's more of just because whatever, I guess.
I dedicate Eurovision week 4, number 3 to my brother Joe.
And Mike, I'll dedicate it to you.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
Every week is dedicated to each other.
All right. Well, I'm sorry we cannot pronounce this artist's name or the song, but
I'm assuming
they were wonderful.
I'm assuming it's just some variation of Gjon.
Gjon Tears and Toyover. Oh, yeah.
Tears could be English. It could just be tears.
If I know anything
Do you
about
think
French,
it's tears?
I think it's tears.
We talked about that the other day, didn't we?
If I know anything about French, you skip over half the letters, especially the consonants, and you just pronounce the O's and the I's. So it's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
something like that. All right, moving on.